What is happening, guys? Good to see you again. Ali Hay here. I'm in the Fitness Academy in Kelso, and I'm going to begin with episode 1 today of 5 on how to get you ready for Ninja Warrior. Episode 1, application and preparation. I'm going to help you get your application ready for submitting with your video part, and then also get you prepared mentally for what's going to come after this. Application. So, your application will consist of lots and lots of questions. Basically, the staff at Ninja Warrior want to know what kind of person you are, what you're like, what are your abilities, what's your story. So, with that in mind, first things first, let's keep the answers short and sweet. These guys have got thousands and thousands of people to go through. You need to stand out, but they don't want to be, reading your life story. They don't want to be all day reading through your application. So keep your answers short and sweet, to the point, as best you can. Second, humour. Try and add a little bit of your character. Try and get you in there, but also a little bit of fun. These guys have got a lot of reading to do, and it is a TV show at the end of the day, and they want to also enjoy it. And if they enjoy it, they know that the people watching Ninja Warrior are going to enjoy it. Number 3, personality. If your personality doesn't carry through this application, then you're not going to get on. This is about you getting yourself on Ninja Warrior because of the person you are. Fitness-wise, character-wise, humour-wise, whatever it is, you need to get yourself to stand out. So try and get your personality in there as best you can. It's not easy, but try and get it in there. And number 4, definitely keep it easy to read. I constantly, I was blabbering on, and then looking back, I thought, I'm going to have to cut half of this out. There's a lot of useless information here. I was cutting. So keep it easy to read, like I said, so they can just skim through it. Bish bash bosh, and that's your application ready to submit. Video part. So your video part, some of you, depending on where in the world you're applying for, will have to submit a video. Over here it's just over a couple minutes long, so you want to be making this video, pretty short and snappy. It's got to be quick. In your video, do your best to be confident. It's hard to be talking to camera if you're not used to, just speaking yourself. Maybe have a friend record it so it's a bit more fun. But try and be confident and convey who you are whilst you're speaking and whilst you're telling them a little bit about yourself. You can maybe just audio it in and just be showing a range of clips that you do, etc. But try and get yourself in there, try and speak to them so it's like you're having a conversation with a person who will be determining whether you get to the audition stage or not. Add a bit of fun in there, again, keep it funny, keep it humour. You want to watch something funny. I mean, I just pretty much joke around in my videos. I'd rather put my fails in than my successes. They show that you can do stuff, but they're also showing that you can take a laugh, you can take a hit, and you didn't take yourself too seriously. Skills. Let's see your skills. This is about you showing what you've got. They want a winner as well as just comedy humour. So whatever makes you unique, or whatever skills you may have that somebody else doesn't have, put them in there. Show what kind of person you are. Are you a climber? Do you do this? Do you parkour? Whatever it is, put it in there. Show your clips. Again, conveying your personality. Editing the video. Some of you will never edited a video together before. Some of you might do it on your laptop or maybe do it on your phone like I do. For the phone, there is some apps I use. Splice is a free one. There's also Pinnacle, which is a purchased one, but it's pretty decent as well. There's loads out there, and you also get them free with your iPhone or whatever device you're using normally. So play around with it, learn to cut and trim your videos, piece them all together, make a little bit of a storyboard in your head and what you're trying to show, and then that's your video. Render it, have it in landscape, because most of them only accept them in landscape format, and send it in. And that is your video and application done. So, preparation. Getting the mind right. How many times you've seen a Ninja Warrior look like they're about to smash the course and then do a really silly mistake and you think, how's that happen? Possibly, I'd say, it's on here. So many times you see people fail because they overthink something, or they underthink something, or they've got too much adrenaline, or they're too nervous, or they haven't eaten because they've been so nervous and they've run out of energy. And there's so many things that can affect. Me personally, I'm speaking from experience here. Semi-finals, season 3, UK Ninja Warrior. I literally had a mild asthma attack midway through my run just through exhaustion. I hadn't taken my inhaler and had barely eaten all day. I know my body better than that, but still, the nerves got to me and I wasn't thinking clearly. Now, I still complete the course, but I was nowhere near on my game. So with that in mind, let's get our mind right. Now, come on a journey with me, if you will. You've made the auditions, you've completed it, you've beat the shortlist, and now you've been accepted to the show. Suddenly this is getting real. Then you're backstage all of a sudden. Ninja Warriors ready to film.
Are we here?
Then they call your name. It's time for you to go out there and run the course. Actually, you, camera crews, fans, people going mental. You walk up onto that stage. The crowd.
Woo, yeah, woo, ho, woo.
The cameras.
Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
The nerves.
Oh.
The lights.
Shine, shine, shine.
Everything. I need you to channel all that adrenaline and nerves that you'll experience into your training. Now, what I'm talking about here is, if you can, picture something that makes you really nervous in your life, or if you're really good and you've got good imagination, and you can get into that mindset and imagine it, try and get a little bit of an adrenaline spike, try and get a little bit of nerves going, and then I want you to carry this through every time you train. It's hard, it really is tough to do it, but if you can bring this into your training, even for 5 minutes of your training, it will help you get used to that feeling and still having to be active whilst feeling that jelly arms and the jelly legs and feeling like a lead weight. But it will help, it really will. I came back from the semi-finals and the heats actually, and I trained both times in the mindset of me standing on that stage. Completely, the entire session, I was nervous and I would train, really heavy and really, floppy at the same time, and it helped. It really did help because I knew my grip was there even when I was nervous. I knew my coordination was there even when I was nervous. I knew despite my adrenaline, I could still keep that focus and keep my head and not just be, going wild and not know what I'm doing and make silly mistakes. It really does help. So if you can channel it, over the next 4 episodes, I would like you to try and take that with you every time you do your ninja training, if possible. This is the beginning of your ninja journey. Maybe you've already applied and you haven't quite got there. These guys have got thousands and thousands of people who go through every season. You may not get in the season, but it's all part of the experience. It's all part of the struggle to get there and be a ninja warrior, make it to the top and do it. Now, everybody has their goal. I went in a ninja warrior just not wanting to get wet, and I surprised myself with what I could do. So that's the next question. Can you handle it? Are you ready for it? Maybe you're not. Maybe you just don't know what to train. The next 4 videos will help you train every aspect, from your balance to your hand-eye coordination and your grip strength. So please stay tuned. Tune in for the next episode. I'll have it out as soon as I physically can. Get your mind right, like we said. Get that application getting good. Keep it short and sweet, keep it funny, get your personality in there, get that video edited, play around with it, show your friends, show your family, let them see what they think, play with it if you have to, mix it up. But what I'm saying is, get ready for your Ninja Warrior experience, because it's a journey, I'm not going to lie to you, and it's one of the most awesome things you can do. So, hope you enjoyed, I hope this was helpful in some way. Please subscribe, and you can watch my heat here. Cheers guys! Ali out.